people. So I've been getting a decent amount of praise recently in my local community, Cusco, Peru. That's Cusco, Peru. Not that I'm really so fond of the city anymore. It's awesome, beautiful, great energy, and you can pretty much, cities that just, they don't have the best energy, but the greatest thing about this city is you can walk 30-40 minutes and you're in the mountains and you can't even hear the city because the mountains block the sound. So that's what I like about Cusco. That's probably why I'm still here, but also I probably will be leaving soon. A little problem I have, haven't been able to stay in one place for more than 7-8 months for the past 5 years. That's okay. It's something that I believe is necessary for me to become the person I am becoming, which is a powerful leader, hopefully someone who can help you change your life, and to prepare me for a lot of upcoming events that my movie, the documentary and the movie that will be starting in August, the book I'm writing, all these things I really need to do to help bring these messages which have brought me the luck, faith, and powers that I am so grateful to experience. This is just really what I wanted to talk about, because I have been realizing the change and the growth inside of me, was that I was never really so bad at things, but I never really had these specific, amazing talents. I was basically just a really easy going, the kid who got, B's just kind of went. And then, I also had a lot of problems in my later adolescent years. But the message I want to bring to you today is I was not born with these talents. I've met Reiki masters that have this very strong Reiki, are overweight, probably don't, but they for some reason have this talent. But what I had was the experiences that taught me the wrong way to live life and the right way to live life. And the willpower and faith to choose the right way to live life. And with this, over 5 years of dedicated, determined work on improving myself, improving my life, without a single fear of how I was going to do it, or a doubt in how it was going to happen. And I just went with the flow and the changes that the world presented to me, with consistent faith and practice on living a good life. And by living a good life, I've been given a good life. And it's basically that simple. I mean, I could be, on the street somewhere in, a bad position right now. I was in this position. I had a lot of difficulties set in my path, and a lot of things to teach me about the difficulties that we as humans create and experience ourselves. And this all, so many people have these same experiences. I'm not special. What I did special was took into account that these experiences maybe had a purpose, instead of allowing myself to feel worse about what I did in certain bad times, and worse about certain things that happened to me in certain bad times. But I looked for purpose, and I looked for meaning in how I could use what happened and use what I went through to empower my purposes and to raise my karma. And when I started to look for how I could turn around my bad karma to good karma, I discovered specific purposes that made me feel good. And when I started to act having these specific purposes, I started to feel good and better, and then really good, and then a whole lot better. And it's been progressively leading me to somewhere where now I can, you know, be content alone. I can be content making a video. I can be content talking with friends. I can be content in the cold, and I can be healing people with nothing but the energy of my faith and love, and I can be doing what I want to do and live a very comfortable life doing it. And I still have problems. I still have a lot of things I still need to recognize and find the purposes for, and raise my dedication to what I really am here for. But I can do amazing things. Could I always do amazing things? No. I was doing horrible things that gained me nothing and gained nobody else nothing. And I felt mediocre at best and not so great most of the time. We move forward after I decide to live a good life, after I dedicate time to myself, after I do a lot of the things I've been trying to teach you, and lo and behold, I have powers to help people. I understand people when they're talking to me. People want to explain their problems to me. I can easily cure their problems. I work with people on mental, emotional levels. I work with people on physical levels. I work with people on spiritual levels. I've taught myself gifts that only come with the acceptance of the love of the universe to enter and empower your body. And now that I have this love, I am able to give more, and I am able to accept more love and accept more of these gifts, so that I can do more of my work and find more purposes, and hopefully prepare myself for my true work, which I have yet to even discover. Obviously, I am still quite young. But this is so seriously important for you, for whatever person happens to stumble across this video, is that you don't have to be born, you know, nobody is born a saint, is born a sage, a guru. There's certain people who are born into an environment where they can easily connect with gurus, and there's certain people born with specific talents that wise and powerful people could connect to. But if they were born in another environment where, you know, they were around maybe blood diamond smugglers, heroin traffickers, drug traffickers, politicians, these same people may now be destroying the world. But it's pretty simple. You can be better. Never are you living at your full potential, because our full potential is the soul, the energy that entered this body, this physical body at the time of birth. The full potential is a frequency of energy, and this frequency of energy can connect a lot more with the infinite. And so it's almost impossible for us to even pretend we're doing all that we can being all that we can be while we're in this physical body. So to believe we can always do more, to believe we can always be better, is to put the faith that we have the ability to grow, and the faith that we are going to do better and be better. And this belief and this ability to always be more is going to allow us to keep growing, keep growing, and keep growing. And maybe one day I might understand, I might understand a insignificant portion of infinity. And now I'm understanding an insignificant portion of an insignificant portion of infinity. But the point is that we can keep growing, keep growing, keep growing. And if you search for ways to keep growing, keep growing, keep growing, you will have a happy life, you will gain powers, and anybody can do it. I wasn't born special. Gurus weren't born special. Some people are born with better influences than others, but anybody can do it. Namaste with love.